Now listen very closely to my next point because I've been hearing a lot of Raven content creators talking about this has to bring more pressure to our pass rushers, our edge, our this, our no. This should only bring more pressure to our front office, to Eric DeCosta. Yo, don't let those ass kissers fool you, all right? Those YouTubers that will never question the front office, yeah, don't get on board with them because when everything is going south, they're the first ones to point fingers at all the players except the front office, when clearly the front office is at fault by not bringing in the proper. What is going on, RavensFlock? My name is Drastic, and I want to welcome you guys back to another video on our YouTube channel, Flock and Ravens. And on today's video, we're going to be talking about trouble in paradise, all right? Because as many of you guys may already know, the Ravens just finished up day 2 of joint practice with the Commanders, right? And right after practice, John Harbaugh got up on the presser and he addressed the media, and he told everybody, well, he confirmed to everyone that Marlon Humphrey will need some sort of foot surgery for some injury that has been lingering for some time now, right? Because I think someone asked him, did he get hurt during practice or whatever, and he said no, this is an injury that has been he's been dealing with for a couple of, I don't know, weeks, months, whatever, right? So they agreed that it's best that they take care of it now rather than later. Now, they asked for a time frame of when he's expected to come back. He couldn't give an answer because you just never know with these surgeries, right? It's not something that once this surgery is done, it's a automatic, 3 weeks or 6 weeks, 9, 12, because every person's body is different. Every person's situation is different because it also depends on the degree of the injury, right? Like how bad is it? There's just so many factors to it, right? But anyways, you guys already, I'm sure you guys know this already. So for that reason, he can't give a exact date of or number of weeks, days, or whatever, right? So this is very worrisome to every single Ravens fan because this is the number one. I've been saying this whole off season, right? What we have at the cornerback position is bad in the case of Marlon Humphrey going down. I told you guys, I said, all right, worst case scenario, if he goes down, you guys really feel comfortable with Rock Ya-Sin, Brandon Stevens, Seymour, Pepe, all of those, right? Some of you guys agree with me. There's a lot of you guys that, yeah, you guys said, no, we need to sign X, Y, and Z or whatever, right? But there's a good majority of people that I'm seeing in social media, right? Or even on other YouTubers where on their videos they're leaving comments talking about, Rock Ya-Sin is good. We're good with Stevens, we're good with such and such. Bro, y'all saw in that preseason what they did to Brandon Stevens. They lit that boy up. They lit him up. All right. So now that he's gone, we're going to see just how bad it is, because now this puts more pressure on obviously Seymour and Brandon Stevens, even Rock Ya-Sin, right? Because now Rock Ya-Sin is coming off an injury, right? So guess what this means for him? This means there isn't going to be any time for him to come back into the game slowly. This means that Harbaugh is going to push him right in there, snap after snap after snap, to the point that he may possibly get re-injured. So this is bad for him. This is bad for the whole secondary, because now, like I said, we got Brandon Stevens and Seymour. That's pretty much what we have. I know there's other people fighting for the position currently, but I expect those two to be pretty much the answer as of now. And I don't think that that's going to sit well with the teams that we're playing, because they're gonna constantly just test these guys over and over and over. And when they get tested, we've seen like they don't give us the results that we want, right? So this is not a good look for us. This is something that I've been telling all of you guys. Now, I understand a lot of you guys that you guys don't care for Marcus Peters. Fine. It didn't have to be Marcus Peters, right? I wanted Marcus Peters, but in case it wasn't Marcus Peters, the Ravens should have looked for another answer. Not Rock Ya-Sin, a proven cornerback, all right? The Ravens had no other option but to sign an elite corner this offseason. No other options. Like getting Rock Ya-Sin and getting some guy off the waivers, that was not the answer. Those are not elite cornerbacks. They're not, all right? We need to get somebody that's ready now, that has experience and that's proven, all right? Now, like I said, it does not have to be Marcus Peters. I personally wanted Marcus Peters back. Fine. You guys don't want him? That's okay. But you guys need to get something. The bar is set at a Marcus Peters levels. I don't care how you guys feel about him. He's right here. Rock Ya-Sin is all the way down here. Okay? So that's how far off we are. Okay? We need to get another player that's at least at Marcus Peters level or better. If it's better, even better for all of us. No one's going to complain. But we cannot settle for anything less of a Marcus Peters, all right? We need an elite corner right now and desperately. Now, listen very closely to my next point because I've been hearing a lot of Raven content creators talking about this has to bring more pressure to our pass rushers, our edge, our this, our... No. This should only bring more pressure to our front office, to Eric DeCosta. Because listen, had MarlonHumphrey not gotten injured, not needed this surgery, we would have started this season with whatever we have. That's it. There was not going to be any additional signing, all right? What you saw, that's what we were getting, okay? But now with MarlonHumphrey going down for a couple of weeks, this might be a blessing in disguise. Now, we don't want anyone to get injured. I'm not trying to say that, but this is the situation that we're in. And you know what? This should bring more pressure to Eric DeCosta to bring in more talent. Somebody that's proven. Somebody with experience. Somebody that's worthy to see every single Sunday. Because, yo, are you guys really excited about seeing Rock Ya-Sin, Brandon Stevens out there every Sunday? No, I know I'm not. Because I already saw what they could do for us. Nothing. Yo, don't let those ass kissers fool you, all right? Those YouTubers that will never question the front office, yeah, don't get on board with them. Because when everything is going south, they're the first ones to point fingers at all the players except the front office. When clearly the front office is at fault by not bringing in the proper talent, right? This happens every single year. The Ravens, for some reason, they go all in on one side of the coin. And that's it. And every single time it's normally on the defense. And that's it. Now this year, we finally go all in on the offense. And we're not doing anything on defense. We need to go just as hard for the defense as we did for the offense. Like, that's how every team operates except the Ravens. I don't know why that is. But we can't act like that's not a thing, like that's not happening. Don't let these YouTubers fool you into thinking that the front office is amazing, great. They are the best organization in the whole league. Like, yo, a lot of the stuff that they do, yes, it's good, but they also have a lot of things that has to keep you wondering, like, yo, what are y'all doing? Look, I hate the fact that I have to tell you guys I told you so, because that only means that my worst prediction of what could possibly go wrong is actually happening right now. And keep in mind, this is also my team. This is our team. This isn't just your team. This is my team as well. Our team. So, of course, I want our team to succeed, right? But I'm always looking ahead, thinking of the worst case scenario so that we are prepared for it, right? And like I told you guys, we're not prepared for a worst case scenario. And we're not. Marlon went down, and now everyone is freaking out.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm! Wait. Everybody calm down!
Everyone is freaking out. And for those of y'all that are still like, oh no, we're good, let's trust these young players. Bro, y'all saw what these young players did. against Philly.
Oh, Cardinals declined.
Embarrassing.
Cardinals declined.
With practice squad players. What do you think they're going to do against starters? So stop with the whole, oh, we're good, we're set, we got to give them a chance to step up. Yes, that's true, but you need somebody besides them to slowly push them out on the field. You can't just push them into the pool and expect them to learn how to swim like that. That's not how that works. It doesn't take a month, 2, 3, 4. No, it takes a while. Now you'll obviously have some players that will learn within weeks, within months, whatever, but you can't expect every single one of our young players to learn within a month, within weeks. You can't expect that, right? Especially with what they've been showing you on tape. You can't. It's gonna take a long time, but until then, we have to bring in somebody with experience, someone who's proven, and we haven't done that. I don't know why we can't get that through our heads. Not just the front office, but the fans as well, because you guys are so stubborn. You guys are starting to sound like Acho, Colin, Nick Wright, Peter King, all of those analysts who are always stubborn about Lamar can't throw, he's only good with his legs. You guys sound exactly like those guys when you guys talk about our front office. You guys cannot accept the fact that we're not doing enough. Look, the whole thought of this needs to put more pressure on our pass rushers, edge, and this and the third is ridiculous to me. Because this is very similar to like the tires on your car, all right? Because all your tires, they need to be at the same percentage when it comes to wear and tear, right? Like your back tires cannot be like 30% good and your front tires be 100% good, all right? They all have to be somewhat at the same level. Otherwise, the ones that are good are only going to work that much harder to the point that they're going to get messed up faster. Okay, so you want all of your tires to be at the same level so that they all work equally and could save life better. So let me bring that back to football. If our pass rush, edge, and the whole other parts, safeties, whatever, have to work harder, that means that the chances of them getting injured, like being out, worn and teared, right, is that much harder. Why would you want to create more problems on the defense? Just fix the problem. Just fix the problem. Stop trying to make other parts work harder. Like, that makes zero sense to me. Fix the problem. Look, I'm going to end the video right here because I don't want to get too worked up over this topic, all right? So shout outs to each and every one of you guys that made it to this part of the video. Shout outs to all my subscribers. If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure to do so now to help this channel grow. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below to let me know how long you guys think Marlon Humphrey is going to be out for. Let me know what player you guys think we should trade for or just sign if they're a free agent. Whatever you guys think we need to do, let me know down in the comments. And also let me know down in the comments that you're still watching this video by putting #FlockGain. All right, and with that, I'm gonna see y'all on the next one.